Okay, it's late at night. I've been looking at something and I have a vision. I can see different. Everybody can see different. We all see different. This image over here, many ways to look at it. You can look at it as a distance. It's also a cube. It is a cube because there's actually, I did it 4 because the roulette shows me 4. And if there's an entrance at the beginning, there's an entrance at the end. Alpha, omega, just repeating. Well, alpha, omega are actually not the same. Alpha, omega, alpha. Anyways, so we repeat, the first row repeats the fourth row. And how can I prove this somewhere else? 2, 5, 8, 11, 1 and 1 is 2. Or you can go 1, 4, 7, 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. We started at 1. A, B, C, D. Remember we said A, B, C, D once before and we said it starts over at 1? Well, A, B, C, D starts back over at 1. E, F, G starts over in the 1 position, but it is a 28 total. It is the cycle of 7, but it is a numeric value of 1. There are so many intricate little tiny pieces, but what I want to show you is this. What I did is I folded, see the way I folded it in? I folded it in. Now, whoop, I'm going to put it down so I don't have to hold it so high. I folded it in, and now I'm going to show you that it becomes this tubular. You know, have you ever seen the movie Reboot, the show Reboot? The way this purple entry comes in like this is down, and this is the length, and then I take the, I'm not sure what to do with the bottom. The bottoms are curved according to the design. I'm not sure what I can do to them, if I'm supposed to do anything or just leave it and you have an entry into the house. See the difference? In one side you have this, and the other side you have this. I'm not exactly sure how to explain what it is. It's not cut out properly. See, in the front you have this big square to get in, and in the back, whoop, and in the back it's this, okay? And the reason it came out that way is because when you're drawing into 3D or to offset, this should have been only offset to one side. And what I mean offset to one side, I'm going to draw it for you. I offset it to 2 sides in here, but the real offsetting to one side is, I'm going to try and do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that what I have? 1, yeah. And then I have, I went by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down here. Okay, where did that drawing come from? This is where the 1, 2, 3 comes in. Sorry. You know, when you look at the dice cube, when you look at the 6, see this is near the top. Should I be putting it up here, or should I be putting it here, here, and here, the dots? Where is the center? What are we actually looking at? This was the H and the I. But anyways, I forget where I was getting at. Just more or less. See, because these are 2, I have to make that as 2. So now I would have to go like that. So you can see all these, you can see the 3, 1, 2, 3 layers inside of there, although I didn't do it the right size. There are 3 layers into this cube. Maybe I should have went, okay, maybe I did it wrong. Maybe it should have been 2 areas, and then 2 areas, and then 2 areas, 2, 2, 2, and then it's chopped up this way. That's how we end up with the 9 areas. Every block gets 9 areas, teeny little blocks to make this entire thing. So there would be 27 blocks. There would be 27, and it's times every single block has 9 sides, times 6 is 54, by 27 blocks is 1448. This one you can go N, sun, you can go EL, which means her. This becomes son of Pluto, buy and sell. This becomes the DNA in the sun. This becomes 81 Venus, resident angel. And when you go Venus, resident angel, 27, total of 81, 27 is inside of 81. 27 is inside of 81. 14 and 9 equaling to 23. 8 and 9 equaling to 17. W and Q coming together equaling to blue 40 or 58 matrix gateway. Beta creation. 8 and 5. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. I was talking more about this design. This is showing you to one side. But now when I create 2 sides to the cube, okay, I end up cutting through here. And this way over here, so I get it on both sides. And that's why it shows this, and it shows this, and it shows this. Does that show 3 pads? I got to figure out how to make it a little bit more 3D. Gold is the club. Gold is a club. Gold is also number 33. Silver is 85, the matrix. Spirit is 76, creates your birth and your freedom. This is the turnaround point. Number 10 equals to 55, and that's the turnaround point in numbers. 1 to 10 equals to 55. 11 through 20 equals to 155. They're 2 completely different realities. This is the way we count. You count down from 10, right? You don't count down from 9, you count down from 10. After you count down, you blast off. So you count down from 20. You play hockey, the time goes down. You independently box, the time goes down. What's happening in sports? It's a countdown. We started at 3 minutes, but we counted down to 2:59. So I'm assuming if everything is the same, 20 is a countdown, 10 is a countdown. 20 and 10 is what makes 30. 20 and 20 is what makes 40. 30 and 10 is what makes 40. 40 and 10 is what makes 50. 30 and 20 is what makes 50. You know, got to learn how to put together the numbers and find the logic in it. Here's number 14, here's number 23. This comes off the roulette table then. These 2 numbers, this number here is 16 and 19. 17 and 20. 18 and 21. What numbers did I just talk about? 17 and 23. I can create the cube inside of this. See the way these 2 numbers come together here? That creates the hexagon. Now I just draw that line and I got the cube inside. This comes from the roulette numbers, the way they're associated. So I was just talking about where I got that, how I created that cube box, okay, out of the roulette table, okay, and it shows me, well, it's bigger than a cube, right? Is this what a cube looks like? Or are we seeing a one-dimensional cube? I'm not sure really which way to go with this, but I appreciate you being here. There's just so many things that have developed that I see, but it all has to be questioned.
Add 1 through 10, it equals to 55. Add the 11. This one equals to 66. The total of these two when added is 121, 11, 11. When this comes together, 6 and 5, 11, it creates 2. 6 and 5, 11, it creates 2. Even in wording, I don't know if you were born in the 60s and learned, or the 50s, and heard freedom 55. Well, the word freedom is 66, so we're bringing 10 and 11 together. Only at 13, not even at 13, only at 14 is a number repeated. 13 is not saying all of 3. 12 is not saying, 13 is not saying 4. 12 is not saying 3. 11 is not saying 2. Because 11 is 1 and 1 is 2. 12 is 1 and 2 is 3. 13, 1 and 3 is 4. 14 is actually 5, but it says 4. 15 is 5 and 1 equals to 6, but it's saying 5. 16 is 6 and 1 equaling to 7. 17 is 7 and 1 equaling to 8, but it's said as 10, 7. This one in French will turn this whole thing around, and the value of this one will be 5. In French, when you say this word, you're going to say 10, 7. The 10 has a value. Okay, there's a 0 in it, so add 6. So the 10 becomes 16 plus the 7. Or the 16 becomes 1 and 6, it becomes 77. This becomes 17. This becomes the Christ. 18 becomes the angel. 19 becomes the Spirit. 20 becomes what it looks like, the gateway to twins. I think it's number 87. $12, $20, doesn't it all sound the same? How do you get 12? No, it's 78. That was right, I remember. No, no, no. You know, it's 80, 20, 43, 53, 62, 72, 82, 92, 102. No, what's 87? That's wrong. It's 107. It's 107, equaling to Q8. 107.20 has a relationship to 18. It now has a relationship to 17. It has a relationship to 14 in a hidden way because all zeros equal 6. Unless we want to switch, pending where the 0 is, whether it's 4, 5, and 6. I can also look at it that way for another reason. But it's going to stay 6 because the O letter is the 15th letter. 1 and 5 equals to 6. When you get to number 7 added, you get the cycle. When you get to 6, you get the egg. When you get to 5, it says I am. When you get to 10, you start over again. When you get to 7, you start over again. 1, 4, 7. 10. Do you know what's funny about that? 1, 4, 7, 10? 1, 4, 7, 10. Here. 1, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1 and 3 is 4, 14, 15, 16, 1 and 6 is 7, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1 and 9 is 1, 20, 21, 22, 2 and 2 is 4. So it's all over here. So every time you start again, 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 13, 13 is number 4, 16, 613, not 17, not 18, where's 19? 19 equals to 190. 1 plus, you see 190, you see where 19 and 13 come together? They have the same numeric spirit. This one will end up changing. This one will end up saying 15. This will end up saying 7. This will go 7 with 9 because of the 0 that's here. And this one over here is not 20. So you see how this formation runs. What happens at 21? Well, with 21, okay, I'm going to have to add on 21 to this. It'll make 128. So 21 and 7 will go together, and 128 will make 11. Let me just see what happens. Let me just see what happens on the back page. 107 is 20. 107 is 20. Okay, now that's wrong. This is the value. This is the value of 20. So that's a complete mistake. 20 equals to 210. 20, we've had 210 added. Adding 1 through 20 equals 210. And then 21 is 231. And then 22 is 253. And this is another 1. So at 22, you start a new section of 1. Which section of 1 is this? Here's the first one. Here's the second one. Let's mark them. Let's get them marked down. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. Here's the third one. Here's the fourth one. Here's the fifth one. And 13. And 16. And 16. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have the seventh one in 19. So there are 7. There are 7 starters. Give me a good pen, Jiminy Crickets. There are 7 number 1 adding up. 1, 3, 6. We're not talking about 1 plus 2. We're not talking about 1 plus 2 plus 3 continued on, what they are. Not the value. Plus each one gets a value. 1 equals number 34. 2 equals number 58. 3 equals number 56. TH, 28. Plus 18 is 46. Plus 10 is 56. 4 equals 60. FIBE, 6 and 9, 15 and 22 equals 37 and 5, 42. 19 and 9, 28. And 24. This is 28 and 24. And it looks like 51 Mars, the 28th cycle of Mars repeated this way. The X, 9 lives of the cat. So we have 7 starts. Start at 1. 7 times. I don't know how to say it any better than this. I'm going to have to link this video to it. Start at 1 7 times. And this is, I don't know what the name of the video is. We're going to call this video 36848 video number. That's what I'm going to call this video. So when we get to number 22, that will be the 8th. And number 8 is known as the heaven. So 21 equals 231, and that's your blackjack. And that's your ABC. And that's your 3, 4, 5, 6 equals to 6. And the thing about this 6 is that the reverse of the cube is 1, 6. I'm 18 minutes. 18 minutes. 18 minutes into the video. So when we add on 22, it becomes 253, and this is the 8th start from 1. 2 plus 3 plus 5 equals 10. 2 times 3 times 5 equals 15 equals 30. 1 and 3, to start off with 1 and 3. So it seems to make a lot of sense. So this is the 8th position. And in the 9th position, number 23, it equals to 270. This is W, by the way. This is V, by the way. This would be 276. So that would be 15. It would be Mars, and it would equal to 6. 616. Well, you know the whole thing is 136, 163, 199. 136, 163, 199. If you don't see it here, 136, 163, 199. 136, 163, 199. 13, 1, 10, 13. 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. 9, 15, 7. 9, okay, actually it's 6, 6, 16, 16, 7, 16, 10, 16, 7. So 16 and 7, 1 and 6 is 7, and 1 and 6 is 7, and this is 3, 6, 7, and that 77 is the Christ. But anyways, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. If you want to know where 1010 2020 is, or 1010 and 1020 is, it's 1 9 crisscrossed by 3 7. I'm not sure where I have that in here. 1 9 over 3 7, 2 8 over 4 6. 10 10 20, 10 10 20. 5 is in the center. X and Y, Raphael, tired, gotta go to bed. Thank you for watching. Numeric outer space.